episode of Cricket Captain 2020 Journey with Sunrisers Hyderabad. This episode, we're going to face Royal Challengers Bangalore. If you've been following this series, you might as well know that we have won our first game against. Sorry, we lost our first game against Mumbai Indians, and we followed it up with a win against Kings 11 Punjab. And what a game that was! It went on to the last ball, and Rashid Khan's sixer has sealed as a win. So if you haven't checked up with that episode, you can go back and check on it. So as we take on Bangalore today, it's going to be interesting how our lineup's going to be there. Abdul Samad, am I going to persist with him? Maybe. We'll just see the conditions and decide on it. Outfield is average. Everything's looking good. Typical Bangalore. Just for the except for the outfield. So Manish Pandey, I'm going to go with him. He's a local boy. And should I give a chance to Priyam Garg or Sandeep or Virat Singh? It's a looming question at the moment, but right now I'm sticking with Abdul Samad, but giving a promotion for Abhishek Sharma right there. So we're going with a similar lineup. I just hope David Warner comes to form. He isn't in the best of the forms for us so far. So Bangalore is looking really good. The new look Bangalore. Virat Kohli opens with Aaron Finch. And Devdutt Padikkal is at 1 down, followed by AB de Villiers at 4. They're going with Josh Philippe at 5. So there you go. They got some really good powerhouse here. And interestingly, they're going with Nitin Saini. There's no Umesh Yadav in this lineup. So let's see how it goes. We got to call heads. And Bangalore has won the toss, and they have put us to field. Probably something I would have done if I won the toss. So not much has gone there. So Aaron Finch and Virat Kohli is intimidating this lineup. RCB. Oh, there he goes. Virat Kohli straight up. Another shot there. That's expected of Virat. He's gonna attack from the ball go, and so here we go. Khalil Ahmed to Aaron Finch. Even Aaron Finch joins the party. Well, Aaron Finch has been a bit of a bunny for Bhuvneshwar Kumar, so we would like him to take strike on it. There you go. Virat Kohli hits a 6. So Bangalore is off to a flying start here. There you go. There's no stopping him. There's no stopping Virat. He has announced himself. Oh, that's a catch. That's a catch. What a catch that was. Manish Pandey, the local boy, gets him. Virat Kohli is gone for 19 in 8 balls. That was a big wicket. 237.5 strike rate. We had to get him, didn't we? And that was a right time to get him. 15 runs already in this Khalil Ahmed over. Mainly thanks to Virat Kohli. But then he's gone. So that's a big wicket for us. And Devdutt Padikkal is a new man in. So there you go. That's gone. That's edged and gone. I just don't like it when it edges and goes for boundaries. And now it's going to be Khalil Ahmed to the Padikkal. I think that is LBW. That is out. That is out. Come on, Empire. Yes, it is out. Well done. The impact is in line. Khalil Ahmed's come back real good after donking he's taken on the first 4 balls. Now AB de Villiers comes in, so there you go. There's no respite with this batting lineup. The stars keep coming. You just need to keep bowling the way you usually do. There you go. 3 overs, 26 for Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Probably I should have waited over there for him, so that's alright. What a shot. AB de Villiers announces himself onto the scene. That's a great shot. I think we're done with Bhuvneshwar Kumar. We are done with the power play. It's 56 in the power play. I would say the honors are shared in the power play. Who should we get in? Okay, Siddharth Kaul. Alright, Siddharth Kaul it is then. So well, let's see how this goes. It's a free hit already. Aaron Finch, but that's a good over. Just 4 runs coming off that. Rashid Khan is in, so this is more of a tester of how they can negotiate leg spin. We got a slip in at this point. Okay, the AB de Villiers is going for it. That was a good attempt in the outfield, but that's gone for a boundary. This could be a run out. This could be a run out. Is it out? Is it out? The umpire says not out. I thought it was touch and go. Oh, straight down the round. So not the over we are looking for. Not a great start for Rashid Khan. 14 runs have come from that one. We're hoping he gets a much better one second time round. So let's see how this goes. That's a bit full, don't you think? It's AB de Villiers would love that. Just making his job easy. Okay, that's gone for a 4 as well, so probably not the ideal of bowling here. That's a 6. That is huge. That is huge. Siddharth Kaul is doing well on the other end, but Rashid Khan's going for runs. Is that out? Is that out? Yes, it is. Aaron Finch departs 20 of 27, so that's more of a bonus for RCB than us. It's AB de Villiers who's doing the damage. 45 in 22 balls is just doing what Virat's done at the start. So Josh Phillip is a new batsman, and that's a 6. That's really well played. He announces himself on the IPL scene. And there you go, there's no respite. As I said, these stars, the batting powerhouse keeps walking in, but that's out. Oh, that's a free hit though. That's a free hit though. Whipped on his legs, that's a 4. That was an expensive over. The run rate is going on to 9.8. I think Rashid Khan will take a break here. Going with Vijay Shankar. Let's see how this goes for Vijay Shankar. Well, that's a 50 up for... Yeah, that's the 50 up for ABDB as well played. That's a really, really good knock from him so far. So there you go, 24 ball 50. We need Siddharth Kaul for the end overs, so I'm gonna try Rashid Khan again, this time from a different end though. Yeah, so that's how things are at the moment. We really can't. There you go, he's taking on here. Spread the field a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna get this fielder in. Alright then, we're done with the field. Okay, Josh Phillip, yes. Well, let's hope this goes better than the first time round. Rashid Khan to AB de Villiers. There's no change in the attitude. It's gone for a 6, but that was a better over. Just 8 of it. Should I go with Vijay Shankar? Should I go with... There's a lot of questions looming here, but we're gonna persist with Vijay Shankar for one more over. That's an appeal, but I'm not hopeful. I think the impact was outside of stump. Yeah, that saved him. It's an appeal. That's a big one. That is a big wicket. AB de Villiers It's gone for 60 of 32. It's a great knock from AB de Villiers. Vijay Shankar gets his wicket. That means Gurkirat Singh Maan is in for them. It's a really interesting spell from Vijay Shankar so far. Oh well, Gurkirat Maan has. So Gurkirat's already into his business, and so 1 over from Rashid Khan remaining. Okay, so I'm giving Abhishek Sharma a go. Just want to see if there's something in for him there. That's a good ball. Just a 1 off over, but just want to see if he can get rid of Josh Philippe. Is also looking good. He's beaten him twice. He's beaten both the batsmen, so that was a good over. Just 4 runs from Abhishek Sharma from the over. So 1 more over from Vijay Shankar. Has done well so far. Is that out? Is that out? He is getting some purchase out of this wicket. That's a big one too. So Shivam Dubey comes in. As I said, there's no respite. They keep coming. The powerhouse is right in there. Is that an appeal again? Is that an appeal? Oh, come on. I thought this was... Well, he survives for sure. That's a good shot. Good stop. I mean, he tried at the deep, but that eventually went for the boundary. That's out. That's out. Vijay Shankar is turning the tide for us. 138 for 6. We better get them below 170 from here. So, well, I think I've spoken too quick here. It's Chris Morris. Chris Morris is in, guys, and Chris Morris, according to me, is one of the best all-rounders right now and one of the best in this log. So, yeah, it's time for Rashid Khan to finish his spell. Just a little hope, and he might get something out of it. There's an appeal here, isn't it? That is out. That's a big one. Chris Morris is out. Just 1 run off 2 balls. RCB, they've been very dependent on AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli, and now they're crumbling. So new man in is Shahbaz Ahmed, and he's a spinner. It's an interesting move, and as I speak, well, Rashid Khan's come back well. Just a 1 run of that over and a wicket. Vijay Shankar will finish his spell. That means the last 2 overs will be bowled. So that's tricky. That's really tricky. But let's see how it happens here. Oh, there you go. He is getting that swing, isn't he? This is a very critical spell from... That's a wicket, isn't it? There's an edge again. He is getting those outswingers right into the batsman. And Nitin Saini is at the crease. It's 140 for 8. Can they get a 150, 160 mark here? So that's it. So, well, I'm going with Siddharth Kaul. He's been good. Well, just make sure that Gurkirat doesn't really or necessarily hit us for big runs, because we want Nitin Saini. Navdeep Saini at the crease. So just as... Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fielders. So... Okay. That's fine. In the air, that's a 6, is it? Oh boy, that's not a great start. That's a good end though. And Khalil Ahmed will finish off. So 150 is already up for RCB. They will be planning, trying to get to that 160 mark. Just getting the field in. It's a completely... I mean, I'm just giving a single away for him on the offside. So there you go. Now Deep Saini from the other end, so I think this is good. This is really some cricket. He's piercing the gaps. Gurkeerat Singh is an appeal, but that's not out. But we got Navdeep Saini on strike at least. That's out. That's out. That is LBW. The umpire lifts his finger. I mean, the bowling is getting better each game. So one final ball, and it's Yuzvendra Chahal. Oh boy, Yuzi Chahal, 6 first ball. That's a dot. Poor Warder shot for Yuzi Chahal. I think RCB will take this at one point. Even 150 looked like an eternity, but there you go. 162 for 9. They'll take it. So we're chasing lesser each game. So this is the batting lineup. Gurkeerat, 22 in 12 balls. That was very, very handy for them. Might as well have, I mean, just it's disappointing for them. Someone like Shivam Dubey and Chris Morris not really ticking off. But Yuzvendra Chahal, 6 of the first ball. Well, something with the leg spinners and the sixes with the bat these days. So there you go. 163 is the target for Sunrise Hyderabad. Vijay Shankar, 4 for 19. How good was he? Khalil Ahmed, 3 for 41. He came well. He came back well. Also, Virat domed him initially. So this is a big game for David Warner. We want him back in form. So this is an interesting move. Shivam Dubey is opening up with a new ball. Could be a ploy because Vijay Shankar did a good job with his medium paces. So Virat Kohli going with him. So not so good so far. And David Warner, that's a 4. That's a 4. That's a good start. We want him, don't we? We want him to get back to form. His batting services are very essential. Navdeep Saini is getting donked here. Bairstow grabs him on the offside, and now it's 23 in 2 overs. We are going well. This is tentative medium paces which worked on this wicket, but Johnny Bairstow very watchful. It's been good for us. Johnny Bairstow, man of the match in the last match. And Navdeep Saini is back on. That was an outstanding Yorker. That is out. What a ball from Navdeep Saini. There's no doubt in anyone's mind. Oh boy, you got to see the replay once again. Look at that, look at that. That was plum. That brings in Kane Williamson now. Has been very instrumental for us so far. Okay, David Warner is going fine. This is good. We need 8 runs an over from here on, so we're kind of going with the required run rate. Okay, David Warner, I think he can take on. That's a great shot. Well done. Kane Williamson has been really, really crucial for us. Oh, I keep jinxing this, don't I? Boy, that's out. That's a big one. Yuzvendra Chahal. I mean, they brought their key bowler straight up, and results right away for them. So Chris Morris is in as well. Good shot from David Warner. A lost match here as well. Kane Williamson and Johnny Bairstow gone, so we are looking for a new hero here. That's a good shot. I don't think it is out. I think it's missing the off, or maybe the impact is outside off. Yeah, the impact is outside the line. So This is good batting. I like this from Manish Pandey when he doesn't try too much but just ticks around the runs. So David Warner 18 in 18, Manish Pandey 16 in 13. We want these two to keep kicking on. Yuzvendra Chahal bowling his third over. That's a good shot. That's a 6. That's a 6. I mean, if we can survive without losing a wicket here in this over. Okay, I think the impact is clearly outside the off. Yep. One last ball, just survive this. That's a no ball, so that'll be a free hit. And that's a force of 5 runs. Expensive over already. Okay, this is David Warner running hard. Is he out? The umpire is not out, so David Warner survives. And one lost over in the first 10-over period. What a shot. Manish Pandey taking full toll of it. Local boy really making use of the conditions. So the first 10-over period, I should say we have won this one. 83, so we're going above the required run rate. So Chahal's bowling off. So ideally RCB wants a wicket off this. That's a good shot from David Warner. He's kicking off really well now. That's a 6 from Manish Pandey. What a shot. It's a play and a miss. But you gotta just accept the way things are now. David Warner out of form, 26 and 25. You gotta take it because this is the start of rise in form for him. So finally, the Bengal spinner, Shahbaz Ahmed. So it's asking a bit too much, but you never know. Unlikely crisis, you see the unlikeliest of heroes coming off. So good over so far. 3 balls. David Warner could do nothing about it. And an edge here. So a really good start from Shahbaz Ahmed here. Ideally, we would want a boundary here. And David Warner, cheeky boundary. Well played, David Warner. So Chris Morris is going to finish his spell. That's Manish Pandey pulling it off. He's closing on his 50, and that is his 50. Well played, Manish Pandey. What a shot to bring up your half century. Did he bring his half century there? Oh boy, he's bowled him. He's bowled him. He's got his 50, but he's been bowled him. So last match here, Vijay Shankar joins them with Manish Pandey. Really well played, made 51 in 31 balls. And Vijay Shankar. So 7.2 runs required an over. Shahbaz Ahmed had a really good over and is really pressing the situation onto us. Okay, this is quick running between wickets. Gets through, so we need 8.6 runs an over now. It's time. It is time David Warner unleashes. There you go. That's what I was talking about. That is exactly what we need from David Warner here. Gotta say, Shahbaz Ahmed has been pretty impressive. It's not easy bowling in the second half of the T20 innings, and he's really been impressive in his first over. Well, there you go. David Warner might have started off slow, but then he is coming good for us when it matters. 3 boundaries already of this over. Make this 4. It's a big over for us. 18 runs coming from this over. That just spoils Shahbaz Ahmed's first 2 overs. And there you go. Navdeep Saini is back in. We required just about 6.1 per over now, so looking good so far. Oh, there you go. That's in the air. And that is taken. Navdeep Saini strikes. And I'm getting Abhishek Sharma for this one. So that's a very, very big strike. 23 in 18 balls. A great over. We need another big one from David Warner. There you go, David Warner. Right away, targeted Shahbaz Ahmed since the last over. And that is a 6, is it? Yes, it is a 6. David Warner doing David Warner's things, and there you go, that's 4. Abhishek Sharma joins the party. We just need 6 runs in 12 balls. The win seems to be more or less a formality here for us. This is a really, really huge improvement in our batting and bowling department. Navdeep Saini would be trying to get some breakthroughs. That's not good enough. That's gone for a 4. David Warner is back in form. And he finishes it off. Abhishek Sharma finishes it off with a 6. We made this a tradition. Rashid Khan finished the last match with a 6, and this time it's Abhishek Sharma is paying off the faith I put in him. And there you go, David Warner, 36 in 35 balls, and then 71 in 47 balls. Well, do the math. That's how he made sure we got the chase done. Vijay Shankar is the man of the match with 4 for 19. It's not David Warner, but you gotta say it's quite disappointing. 5 with 14 balls to the bat, but Vijay Shankar, he was the one who made us believe that we can chase this target down at Bangalore home. So there you go, guys. We win this game by 6 wickets. And we are number 4 now. We are number 4 in the points table. Kolkata still unbeaten. Rajasthan still unbeaten. Mumbai Indians lost a 1 game against Chennai Super Kings. Sunrisers Hyderabad 3 matches, 2 wins against Punjab and RCB, but we lost 1 against Mumbai, which also went down the wire. So things are getting better. Things are really getting better for us. And you gotta say, I mean, you can admire this batting lineup as much as you want. The Bangalore batting lineup: Virat Kohli, AB de Villiers. They got Aaron Finch, they got Chris Morris. The bowling really did their job. The bowlers, especially Khalil Ahmed at the start, has got rid of Devdutt and Virat Kohli. And then Vijay Shankar absolutely tormented them in the middle overs. And then the chase. David Warner 71 in 47 balls. Manish Pandey 51 in 31 balls. Abhishek Sharma 11 in 3. How good was he? A single, a 4 and a 6. Thank you very much. Well done, guys. So this is how the table stand. We are at number 4 at this point. Started off really not so good, but then we have come really, really good. Thanks again for everyone who stuck with us with the stream. Until next time, guys, happy cricket revolting. Cheers.